Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is a reading for the sign of Leo on how to manifest your dreams. So Leo, let's start with the two fairy cards, the Piper and the Sage. And I confess I'm a little bit puzzled by your reading because I feel like there's an ambiguous feeling to it. Like there's this positive and negative. There's this revelation, but something hidden. There's something that you're doing that is very pleasurable and is very going smoothly, but then there's other parts that feel like really, I don't know, like there's a shadow to it. But I want to just go with the flow and see what comes, channeling in the channeling. And I say this because the Piper is about empathy, it's about smoothly convincing people of what you want. There's a gentleness, it's pleasurable, it's music, so it's melodious, it's smooth, right? It's like a smooth way to manifest. And the Sage is accompanied by this card, by the Kipper in the of the Kipper deck. And it's kind of a mixed emotion for me here, because although the Sage is usually very positive, it's grounded energy about wisdom, about experience, about a slow accomplishment that really stands the test of time, and being patient, being wise, being very well measured in whatever you are doing. But the theft here, it's like I feel like there's something pushing me to look to a more shadowy attribute of this card. And I usually don't read reversals, so I just use the cards as context in order to understand whether the shadow part of the card is coming up or if it's the more positive. And when you look at the Sage, he has an eye that is blind. And theft to me is like being a little bit like blindsided. There's something that you're not understanding. There's something that you're not grasping. And maybe you think you do. And that's why it's the theft. So it's like when you achieve that understanding, it might feel like you are being stolen. There's something that's being stolen from you. And I also feel like this is what's blocking you, because we have the miser card. It's about avarice. It's about a stagnated energy, overprotecting your assets and being afraid of being robbed of your wealth and of your structure, of the things that nurture you, the things that help you manifest your dreams. So it's really strange, because although things are really, actually they're going smoothly, there's this fear. And success in love and Piper, it's really smooth sailing. It can translate directly to just smooth sailing, ease. That they are floating over calm waters. Even the fish are in love. Everything is perfect. It's the perfect day. Everything is so peaceful. There's love and protection. There's this sense of being in a cocoon. And everything is so perfect, it's so nice. But then there's this information I feel like has to come, and with conclusion. And this is the judgment card. There's some sort of knowledge that's key. Actually, this is the tattoo that I chose. So there's a key that you have to find, and that's the missing piece of that puzzle. And it's something that is being stolen. That missing piece is not where it's supposed to be. Maybe you feel like somebody took it away. Somebody took something away from you. And you are moving forward with your life, and it's something that is hidden, because even the high priestess here is coming across as an energy that is hidden, because the Knight of Wands is really just going for it, being in the moment, being spontaneous, being lighthearted, and being energetic, being spontaneous in general, being really passionate, but going with the flow. So not really thinking too much. This is not a card of being mindful or being detailed. It's just very boastful and spontaneous and playful. So I feel like underneath that surface, there's something in the background that has to be real, that has to come to the surface. It's like these dolphins, something is jumping out of the water, and it's in the background. It's like a background noise that is going to emerge, and I think it's going to surprise you. I don't think you are expecting this at all. Maybe that's why you feel the theft, and maybe you feel like you have to protect yourself, because maybe it's a little bit sudden. Something is coming to the surface that is going to change the whole game, and it's actually for the better. So it's really odd, because it's like it's as if you were considering something negative when it's not, or considering something positive when it's not. There's a misconception here. There's a mismatch of energies that is going to create some sort of, it's not an accident. I don't mean as an accident, but it's similar. It's like an unexpected challenge of sorts. It's maybe it's something that is going to manifest itself in a way that you think it's a problem, and actually it's the solution to a bigger problem, or to some sort of problem that you have been dragging along in your life. And actually it's going to unblock your creative potential. It's going to make you very like a prized possession. People are going to love you for what you do. There's like this breakthrough. Yeah, it's a breakthrough. So how do you manifest your dreams? How do you make your dreams come true, Leo? I would say the answer is you have to reconcile something in your psyche that is something is deceiving you. There's a deceit here, and I would really love to maybe have a little bit more specific Like what is deceiving you? Maybe things are not as smooth as you think. Maybe you are too focused on maybe you are too focused on feeling good instead of listening. Or maybe, oh, okay, because whenever the piper and this high priestess are combined, because this is inner voice, and the piper and inner voice, it's something you listen to, it's vibration. So it's the energy of truth, it's the throat and communication. So maybe you are oblivious to some sort of truth. Somebody has to speak the truth to you. And that missing piece, yes, somebody's hiding something from you. I really don't want to make anyone like paranoid. So the person that is hiding something from you, or that is not speaking the whole truth, I would say it's someone who you think is wiser than he or she actually is. Doesn't seem to be someone who just appeared in your life right now. I think it feels like someone who has been in your life for quite some time. You have like a consolidated character, an image, a concept of what that person is. And if you feel any suspicion about something, if you have the slightest doubt, if you have a hunch, if there's an instinct that is awakened in you, if you have this, or some sort of sign, because High Priestess to me is also about your higher dimensions trying to communicate with you. It can be through nature, it can be through animals, birds, signs, numbers. I mean, whatever is the symbolic code for you. Music, it can be, oh, it can be music, because it's very, very likely music. Very likely it is music, but whatever fits. If you really feel like there's something off, there's something that's out of tune, there's something that is dissonant, try to sit and listen. And there's also a good test for this, that is, when you show happiness in front of someone and you are very mindful of the reaction of that person and you observe that person's reaction to your happiness, if you see them looking at you in a different way, if you see if there's something off with the reaction of that person when you're happy, when you're truly happy, when you're really, joyous and playful and feeling good, maybe that's something. If you see that truth about that person, maybe you will be shocked, but actually it will be your greatest liberation, because there's a judgment that is, it's a missing piece. Is that person looking at you in a loving way, or is there something missing? Because with the theft missing piece, the miser. Something's missing, and I really want to be peaceful about this. There's absolutely no need for paranoia or for, like being afraid of everyone, or that's the worst thing you can do, because actually the best thing you can do in order for you to uncover this truth is to be lighthearted, is to be spontaneous and focused on your passions and what you want to do. So I don't see you having to work a lot to make your dreams come true right now. I just see some sort of vibration, some sort of sound, music, some sort of spoken truth, some sort of word, some sort of story that has to be told in order for you to expand your potential, to expand your creative ability. And it's going to be the greatest liberation for you. Like, okay, I can move on and I am able to be whole, and whatever I do is just full power. It will manifest because I am using all my energy. I'm not blocked by any other vibration. I am not being sucked, dry by some sort of parallel timeline or parallel story that to mine. Okay, so because maybe this subject is kind of creating this tension between your story of manifestation and something else that has to be, it has to be released. Like, there's this explosive release of energy. It's really interesting. You're moving forward very quickly after this. It's just this, it's this story. It's this, something is woven into your own story, and something has to be cleared in the air, in the vibrations, in the sounds. It's opening up the channels. The energetic channels are going to open up for you. You're going to feel, actually, in your physical body, it's going to be feel very different. It's going to feel really powerful. It's really interesting, Leo. Thank you so much for this. And I am offering free personal readings until I reach my 100 subscribers. So claim your free personal reading, send me an email, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for all your support, and like and share the video if it resonated with you. I hope to see you very soon. Bye.